Well, hello there, guys. Welcome back to some Graviteam Tactics Mius front. It's been a long time since we played the game, but today there has been a major update to the game, one that I really enjoy. Not only has there been an update to the actual game itself, but the game is currently discounted, so I highly recommend you guys take a look. This update improves the UI. It also improves the actual I guess you could say regeneration rate of graphics, things like that. I know a lot of people that maybe don't have the best computer that now they should be able to play this without much difficulty. The situation is as follows in this battle, my friends. We are playing as the Croatians. We also have some German support. Now, initially, we wanted to take an attack and go towards Popov over there in the distance, but we also have the potential of facing a large Soviet force arriving here from the crossroads or any of these coordinates, and I'm not sure how to proceed. So I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead, get the battle started. I'm going to grab these troops and send them towards Popov in an attack formation, guys, and we're going to hope that everything goes well. If you guys prefer battles with vehicles, things like that, we could certainly do that as well. There's a ton of awesome tank battles in this game, and in fact, you can take a look in my recent videos for the Tank Warfare Tunisia battle we did, which is also discounted. But currently, this battle is heavy on infantry, mortar support, artillery support, and machine guns, and a lot of manpower. So I can't wait to see how this goes. Wish us luck, my friends. I'm also going to grab these machine guns and mortars and move them over here, closer to the crossroads. As always, we'll be back when the action begins. First contact, my friends, and it's happening over here near this actual group of men. In fact, they're attacking just that sole group. We've got some guys over here, though, that I think could respond to the situation, so I'm going to send them on an attack formation over here. But you can see our men trying to respond with as much firepower as possible on those approaching Soviet units. And in fact, we've even got entire gun teams, AT gun teams, firing into the enemy here, hopefully trying to take them out. Oh, nasty hit there. I hope that doesn't signify tanks, because that certainly looks like a tank hit. Got a few more guys over here. I'm going to turn them towards the enemy and make sure that they are actively opening fire. Nice! Got a machine gun on them. That's what I like to see. Although this is not a situation you usually like to see happen, and that's enemy infantry assaulting your gun positions. There we go. So hopefully this infantry arrives very soon. Oh boy. Be careful, boys. Be careful. Feuer! Ja, das ist gut. Hrvatska. So again, these are the Croatians. I believe they are a part of the SS. I could be wrong. But of course, big allies with the Germans. And German uniforms, probably German commanders in many cases, and German assistants. And there we go, some nice explosions happening here. Again, we're just trying to stem the Soviet tide, and at least right now the artillery seems to be keeping them back while the rest of our infantry moves forward and hopefully engages the enemy. We could actually have them move faster, but they wouldn't basically be watching the path ahead of them. So if they got ambushed, there would be a problem, but I think we can do that right now. We're going to fast move them here. So at this point, they're just going to be running towards the position. Nice! Look at that! Is that coming from this? No way. Can't be. It's coming from behind our current position. But as long as our boys can hold out, we'll be fine. Good shooting, boys. Keep it up. One commander killed. That's unfortunate. Yeah, that gun is toast. And that's still leading me to believe that they could have some tanks, because I just don't see any sort of gun that I can see that they have which could cause that kind of damage. Keep it up, boys. Keep it up. And actually, I'm starting to see some enemies approach over there behind us. So actually, as we moved out of the location, it's quite possible that the enemies were trying to attack us. But at this point, our men are getting very close to where they can start to respond with fire. And I think we should at least start targeting the enemy here. And probably advance on an offensive approach so that our men can return fire. This is why moving quickly can be dangerous. Oh, some captives taken. We have some prisoners, guys. Or had. Had some prisoners. You can see our mortars actually outgoing there. See some major groups of enemies there. And we are still going towards Bloodbath. Maybe we'll get enemy contact towards Bloodbath very soon. But as you can see, some enemy units actually coming up on our rear. I know, it sounds dirty, but it's not. Get your mind out of the gutter. And we've got a major army group moving towards Bloodbath there. Looks like they're going to get there without much difficulty. They're, of course, dropping smoke just to be safe. It's always a good idea. Now, since the new update, there's not as much individual control over units like there was before. And look at this. At the crossroads, the enemy has fallen into our trap completely. But this is where the major battle is occurring, as you guys can see. Keep it up, boys! For Croatia! So they're outfitted with the most recent German technology, etc. They've got some MG42s here doing a great job. I want to get one of these groups, though, over here on the rim of this area here. More enemy contact. Man, they are everywhere. The Soviets, as you can imagine, have no shortage of men. Oh, man, those machine guns we have are tearing them up. Just look at those tracer rounds. Unbelievable. Let's take a look at them. Now, what would be excellent is if we had these current weapons over on the other part of the battlefield where the enemy's attacking us. Let's get a close-up look here of the machine gun. Oh, it's just a beautiful thing. It really is. Up close and personal, it is a beautiful thing. And actually, we can almost... No, it's way too far. But we can... It's kind of like we can almost target that area. We're still moving over there. And it looks like our guns may almost be overrun here. I think we're going to have to do a good old assault with these men, so let's go for it. This is our vanguard. It's time to earn those medals, boys. And actually, this is a pretty good area to be, sort of in this ditch, or this, I like to call it a dry riverbed. I think that's actually what it is. It's probably some sort of dry riverbed here. We do want to be in this position. We're well hidden, but we also want to keep on moving so that we can start targeting the enemy more directly. I don't care what the cost is. Nice shooting, though. Our guns are putting up a hell of a fight, but it's only a matter of time before the enemy takes over here. Nice. Love seeing those explosions. Just going to force our men to move up here quickly. Okay, we took a key point. Beautiful. I'm definitely going to start aiming there. Look at that. 2 rounds in quick succession, and our men are in the bushes where we want them. Already, we've got some decent positions here with the MG42, for instance, firing across the river there. That's what I like to see. Get him, get him. Oh, look at that, man. He definitely got some kills there. Get out of his damn way. We can't lose those guns. Our mission now is to protect those weapons. And we certainly don't want the Soviets taking them intact. I'm amazed that over here they continue to try and attack this line. Our machine guns are keeping most of them back, but just find it kind of funny. And let's take a look at that key point we took. Okay, what to do now? So we've taken Popov. The town of Popov is under our control. We could go over here to this coordinate, or we could send the guys back. And I think that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to send the guys back. In fact, we'll have them fast move, and hopefully we'll end up being able to flank the enemy from 2 locations, 2 sides, which would be a total massacre for them. They're everywhere here, though, guys. They are everywhere. You can see the blood, though. The bodies. A lot of them have gone down thanks to our arty. Watch that friendly fire. Set up that MG, man. Come on. Enemy's way too close. Some of our bravest men, or our dumbest men, are way up here in the front. Did you guys see that shot? Did you see that shot? Right through the side. You can actually even see the bullet hole there. I hope he doesn't get up after that. But our guy got a shot right through the side with a Kar 98 there. It's got to be a kill, or at least damn close. Come on, boys. This is the moment of truth. Alright, some more enemy contacts popping up here. Yup, they're going to be all over the fields here. Just about everywhere we go, they're going to be there. And actually, you can see here the enemy also has their own artillery. Some Soviet arty there calling it in. Our boys over here hiding out in the bushes. I don't like it. Surrender and you may yet live. See, some of them are still using good old German weapons. MP40 there. Fire away. This guy's actually pretty badly wounded. He's bleeding all over the place, but he's still fighting. So we know that these Croatian warriors are definitely tough. Can't we set this unit up somehow? Just set him up here. Because I want him to fully deploy that MG42. But I think we're missing enough team members to do that, so we might just be able to fire. Come on, go ahead, start firing. Let's see if those reinforcements are close. Not even, man, not even. And as you can see, we quick move them, so they're moving in like a line formation, and they really are basically running towards the target. So you can see these reinforcements on the way, man. If our boys can just hold out a bit longer, they're going to get a lot of help here. Got a bunch of squads back here too, a few over here on their left, our right. I mean, a lot of men moving in. So if we can get these guys to the fight, it's going to increase our chances here of killing a lot of the enemy. Body count for me is very important in this battle. I'd like to get our machine guns up too, but I don't think that's a possibility, unfortunately. Okay, so our men have already started making contact. Sure enough, once they know it's the right time to make contact, they're going to start firing. They're not just going to run aimlessly. They will attack if they get fired upon. So at this point, I think we should begin preparations and start setting up. Tundic. So they're speaking Croatian and German. You see mixtures of both. So yeah, without a doubt. Croatian units, possibly. I'm not sure how this worked, but I would guess maybe even punishment brigades. Maybe the Germans were sent to certain Croatian units in punishment brigade situations. Or maybe they were just sent as military guides. I think that would probably be more realistic. And look at all of the Soviets down here. This is unbelievable. It is a total massacre. Man. There's still a few in the area, though. We might try another last-ditch assault here on the area, especially since we're arriving with our reinforcements now. Or maybe we do the smart thing and we just hold until our reinforcements arrive. But it's so tempting to charge. It's so tempting. It's our boys. We've got a pretty nice setup here, actually. What also greatly surprises me is that the enemy has not asked for a ceasefire. Given their situation, I would think that that would be an obvious choice. But then again, look at all of those men. So we're kind of trying to sandwich them in here, but they're pretty well spread out. Let's see if we have any other men. We could start moving forward with some of the MG squads. But that would require... I don't know. You know what? It's not such a bad idea. Move forward with this unit from the crossroads. But see, then these guys could potentially take the crossroads. And with this new system, one thing that people may not like is there's no more micromanaging. Like, if you're going to move one squad, you need to move the group the squad belongs to. I think there's probably a way to select specific squads, but I haven't figured out yet with the new UI. As you guys know, sometimes Graviteam UI can be a little confusing. Okay, come on, boys. More enemy contact. First, I want to focus here. And we definitely want to kill the enemy command structure there by hitting some of those flags. Our guys are getting great shots. You can see the commanders dropping. Just then, 2 commanders dropped there. Getting shot by our riflemen of all things. Just excellent shooting here. Okay. And I hear mortars coming from there, so that could very well be the enemy firing mortars at us. Oh, definitely. At our reinforcements. Now we get a taste of the artillery. Okay, I'm going to carry out an assault. Let's go. For Croatia and Deutschland. Nice, look at that. We're getting some machine gun rounds down on the enemy here. Gotta love the elevation sometimes. Sometimes you hate it, but sometimes you gotta love it. And there we go, nice! Our soldier just bayoneted an enemy there, and look at that. He bayoneted this guy, the commander. Looks like a sub-commander, an NCO. And all of these guys just surrendered. Beautiful. Keep moving, man. This guy is a beast. So yeah, there was definitely the right call to call the assault there, because the enemy is badly battered. We're battered too. I mean, this group is. But I think just the shock effect of an attack now is going to cause a bunch of them to surrender. Careful, guys. This could very well end in a friendly fire situation. More captives taken. Dude, this guy's incredible. He's just taking prisoners left and right. Keep your hands up. Looks like the guy took a shrapnel wound to the chest. It's not red enough really to be a bullet wound. Maybe a little bit of shrapnel there. I wonder how the Croatians treated Soviet prisoners. I can't imagine it was much better than the Germans. In fact, they probably returned over to the Germans. So out in an open field here, our men are not doing as well, obviously. And I'm not sure we can break through to that other part of the battlefield. We might just want to hold our ground here, fight these guys, try to take them out. But it's funny, like on a flat field, you would imagine it's really easy to kill the enemy. And it's certainly easier than a lot of different geographical situations, but it actually is kind of hard because all they have to do is lie flat. And your guys have to get up close and personal like this guy's doing to be able to really kill them. Here we go. He's going in with the MG42. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? There we go. He's firing. No, keep firing. That was good. Don't stop doing that. He's trying to hit that commander. Oh, he just missed him. We just need to make sure that the two groups link up. Grenade. Nice! Unbelievable. Great kill. Right, let's head over here to the area of assault. See how our boys are doing. Some of them almost look like they're in shell shock. This guy's walking around without a rifle. No, he's got a Walther. Sorry, he's got a pistol. He did look like he was in shell shock there for a second. Okay, I think we wiped out almost all the enemies over here on this portion. Our men are still fighting despite bullets whizzing right by them. Yep, they got more guys up here. Not a surprise. Just a massive Soviet horde. Look at that, guys. Our men are absolutely moving across the field here. The enemy better, you know, ask for a ceasefire here. I'm not asking for one. I refuse. But if they would like to be cowards and go for ceasefire, you know, I'll accept it. Nice. Look at that MG. So well hidden, of course, in these bushes. Although not all of our men got away today with their lives. Nice. Good shot. He's taking cover after that shot. He's wounded for sure. Alright, over here, this is where our guys are like actually in close combat with the enemy. We've seen a few close combat situations there, like with the grenade. Get him, men. Nice! He got hit right there by a bullet, but our guy's going past him. I think they can take him out just by shooting him. Nice. Good shooting, boys. Wow, very effective, guys. Very effective. These Croatians are definitely allies you'd want to have on your side. Brave, good shots. And a lot of them, too. And they absolutely hate, and I mean hate, the Soviets. You can actually hear our mortars pinging off there towards the enemy. Could also be falling on us. Nope. Oh, yeah, that's us, guys. That's our mortars. Look at our mortarmen firing away. I love it. I absolutely love it. Keep up the fire. Okay, guys, we're about to actually reach the woods here where our other group started, and a lot of them are still alive. Well, not a lot of them, but a few of them are still alive over here in the bushes, kind of holding down the fort. No pun intended, and I think this is pretty much a victory. What I'm not understanding is why the enemy won't ask for a ceasefire. I'm guessing it probably has to do with the victory points. They might want to see if we'll go for the victory points. They might have another army waiting, or a huge group of men. Although we've already wiped out a ton of them, guys. This is getting crazy that they're still fighting. Although, as you can see, we've got some enemy leaders over here. We just don't know how many men they have. They could have double or triple the amount of men we've already killed. And that would obviously lead for a very prolonged battle. Nice. We've got some mortars, as you can see, landing there near the enemy. But I'd like to have that mortar firing specifically at the target right here near Zunich. See, back here we might have some men too. Let's see. Oh, yeah. Oh, look at that. They're attacking our machine gun line. We totally forgot about this. Glad we didn't leave, because maybe they're trying to take the crossroads. That could be the reason they haven't surrendered yet. Although they probably should. Let's see how long this guy lasts. I'm guessing not very long. If our men have a beat on him. Nice! What did I tell you? And sure enough, I was right. Enemy's asking for a ceasefire now. Although he's not dead yet, and while he remains alive, we're going to try to totally kill him. Make sure he's really dead. And it has been a hell of a fight. It really has been. Capture, capture. So actually the enemy captured a few of our men too. It had to happen. I mean, this was a brutal fight. And we killed a ton of them. They probably killed a ton of us too. We'll find out here towards the end of the fight with the casualty counts. But I think that final assault was a good thing. Made sure we took a lot of prisoners, and we pretty much completely eliminated the Soviets eliminated that huge Soviet army. And as you can see, look at all these dead Soviets. It's been just incredible. I'm trying to find a dead Croat. I know there's a few, but for the most part, it's enemy Soviets killed. And that obviously makes me very, very happy. I'm letting it go on just because, as you can see, our guys are still getting a great stream of machine gun fire down there towards the enemy that's retreating. But look at that, a dead commissar. Few things make me happier in life. There we go. We will accept that ceasefire. And I believe we come out on top in this battle. Although we didn't go and take all of the locations we could have. We did take Popov, of course. But for the most part, we played pretty conservatively, all things considered. Obviously, we led some amazing attacks. We lost a lot of men in those attacks. But we could have done some much crazier stuff, believe me. We played very, very conservatively, I think, for the Croatian campaign. So let's see what the final tally is going to be. Total victory. That's what I'm looking for, baby. And it looks like we had 14 killed on our side, 35 heavily wounded, 46 killed on the enemy side, 71 heavily wounded, and we took 17 prisoners. They took 15 prisoners. Actually, no, sorry. My mistake. Those are wounded. We took 4 prisoners. They took 4 prisoners. So I'm hoping those will be given over at the prisoner exchange, but yeah, that's kind of interesting. Nonetheless, we certainly killed more of them and overall came out on top in terms of objective capture, areas, square kilometers controlled, etc. So thank you so much for watching the battle, guys. Don't forget that the game is currently on sale, and you should definitely pick it up. Make sure to hit this like button, comment, and subscribe if you are new to the channel. And also, make sure to subscribe to our Twitch channel. We're doing a lot of stuff there recently. I just became an affiliate, and it's a lot of fun. Take care, guys, and have a wonderful, wonderful day.